This is my articulation worksheet. The first program institutional outcome would be design, execute, and assess meaningful, challenging curricula that promote comprehensive child development and learning outcomes for every child. The course name where this outcome was met was ECED 103 Creative and Language Arts for Children. Plan developmentally appropriate creative and language arts learning activities that promote all children's optimal development. Create lesson plans, employ strategies for reflection on learning, and practice to adjust learning processes for continual improvement. In the workplace, I was in the daycare with my mother, helping her create lesson plans for the children. The next program institutional outcome would be integrate health, safety, and nutrition practices according to local, state, and national standards. The course name where this was met was ECED 104, Health, Safety, and Nutrition for the Young Children. Create activity plans for teaching wellness differentiated by age group, participate in social learning. This also happened in the workplace at the daycare, helping my mom. Going in the kitchen, getting healthy and nutritional foods together for the children. The next program institutional outcome would be creating respectful, reciprocal relationships with children's families and communities to foster involvement and support children's development and learning. The course name where this was met was ECED 106 Family and Community Connections. Analyze contemporary family patterns, trends, and relationships across cultures, class, and ethnicities. This was also in the workplace with my mother at the daycare where I made connected with different families and made different relationships with them. The next program institutional outcome was observe, document, and assess to support young children and families teaching and learning. Where this was met was ECED 107 Early Childhood Practice Experience. Complete field work, or simulations in an ECE setting, and then reflect upon the experience using the 13 CDA functional area. Where this happened in the workplace was at the daycare. I got to spot with my mom and help her out as usual. The next program institutional outcome was incorporate developmentally appropriate guidance strategies to positively impact child behavior and social emotional development. ECED 103 Creative and Language Arts for Children. Plan developmentally appropriate creative and language arts activities that promote all children's optimal development. Create lesson plans, employ strategies for reflection on learning, and practice to adjust learning processes for continual improvement. I help my mom create lesson plans. They do a lot of arts and crafts and work together. The next program institutional outcome would be organize work effectively to create a purposeful, responsive program, including preparation of written plans, progress records, parent communication, and various reports. The course where this was met was ECED 202 Early Childhood Program Administration. Summarized the components of an ECE program, explaining how each impacts the quality of early childhood program, referencing regulations. In the workplace, records and written notes mean literally everything. That's how the parents know how the child's day has been, what goes on throughout the day, if the child has been in trouble, things like that. The next program institutional outcome would be utilize current technology and resources to locate and evaluate information needed to accomplish a goal, and then communicate findings in visual, written, and oral formats. English 202 Research and Writing. Develop and support a thesis statement through a written academic essay that contains an introduction, multiple body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Locate and evaluate sources and incorporate them into a written research paper with paraphrases and quotations while using APA format to avoid plagiarism. Revise and proofread their writing to correct stylistic, structural, grammatical, and mechanical errors. I'm not so sure as to how it relates to the workplace as of right now. The next program institutional outcome would be transfer knowledge, skills, and behaviors acquired through formal and informal learning and life experiences to new situations. This was met in Psych 101, compare similarities and differences in psychological perspectives on human thought and learning. In the workplace, this is very important because of every human thinks differently. Not one person is the same. The next program institutional outcome is employ strategies for reflection on learning and practice in order to adjust learning processes for continual improvement. This was met in Psych 101 as well. Same thing. Every human is different. No human is the same. Everybody thinks different and has their own perspectives on anything. Workplace, school, home. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody thinks differently. The next program institutional outcome would be follow established methods of inquiry and mathematical reasoning to form conclusions and make decisions. This was not yet met in any of the courses. And the last but not least would be participate in social, academic, and professional communities for individual growth and to function as a citizen of a multicultural world. This was met in Psych 101. Same thing as I said before, everybody thinks differently. And I think that is all for my articulation worksheet. Thank you.